Just when fans began to fear the worst, a quiet but powerful confirmation has turned everything around. Amber Marshall is returning as Amy Fleming in Heartland Season 19. After months of swirling rumors, emotional speculation, and anxious waiting, this revelation has brought both relief and excitement to the Heartland community. But what really happened behind the scenes? Why did so many believe she was stepping away? And most importantly, what does her return mean for the show's future? The answer is far more layered and far more emotional than you might expect. Section 1. The rumors that shook Heartland fans. For a series that has stood strong for nearly 2 decades, Heartland has weathered many storms, but none quite like the recent speculations surrounding Amber Marshall's departure. It all began quietly, with subtle remarks in interviews, a few cryptic social media posts, and a noticeable shift in public appearances. Longtime viewers, who have come to feel like family, sensed something was different. The woman who had so effortlessly embodied Amy Fleming, the brave, horse-whispering heart of the series, seemed to be stepping back. Her fans are not casual bystanders. They are emotionally invested, deeply loyal, and remarkably attentive. So when Amber spoke about 2025 being a year of personal growth, balancing ranch life, potential motherhood, and other projects, it didn't take much for the rumor mill to spin. Suddenly, headlines questioned whether Heartland could continue. Facebook groups overflowed with worried comments. YouTube creators analyzed every word and gesture from Amber's interviews. Was Season 18 her last ride? Part of the panic stemmed from the memory of another painful goodbye. Graham Wardle's exit in Season 14. Losing Ty Borden had left a permanent scar on the show's emotional fabric. The idea of saying goodbye to Amy too, it felt almost unbearable. That's when fans began bracing for impact, interpreting every silence as confirmation. But while the noise grew louder, Amber remained characteristically grounded. She never announced a departure, she never confirmed the rumors. Instead, she continued to speak about her love for the show, the bond she shares with the Heartland family, and her deep connection to Amy Fleming. Her silence, it turns out, wasn't about hiding a decision to leave. It was about choosing the right moment to share her truth. And that moment has finally arrived. In a quiet update, shared through trusted industry sources and subtle confirmations from production insiders, it's now clear Amber Marshall will return for Season 19. The same woman who carried the show through the highs and lows, who grew with her character over nearly 2 decades, is not ready to say goodbye just yet. And that decision wasn't made lightly. Behind the scenes, there was reportedly a lot of conversation. Producers, writers, and Amber herself spent months discussing how to make Season 19 align with her evolving life. It wasn't about money or fame. It was about balance. About finding a way to continue telling Amy's story without sacrificing Amber's personal well-being. And after much planning, a mutual agreement was reached. She would return, but on her own terms. This revelation has set the stage for a season that could be both groundbreaking and deeply personal. Amber's presence doesn't just anchor the show, it defines it. Her decision to stay isn't just a win for storytelling. It's a testament to loyalty, to legacy, and to the unbreakable bond between a character and the actress who brings her to life. In the next section, we'll explore how this return could reshape the direction of Season 19, and what new twists the writers have in store now that Amy Fleming remains at the center of the Heartland universe. With Amber Marshall officially returning as Amy Fleming, Heartland Season 19 is poised to become one of the most emotionally rich and narratively compelling chapters in the show's history. But what does this truly mean for the direction of the season? And how will the writers navigate the complexities of Amy's life while honoring the realities Amber herself is balancing off-screen? The answers lie in the subtle shifts that have already begun shaping the tone and structure of this new season. Season 9 will likely not focus on action-packed drama or sudden upheaval. Instead, the emotional core of the series will deepen, a reflection of Amy's evolution as a character and Amber's own journey as a person. In earlier seasons, Amy was often reacting to life's events, healing wounded horses, mending broken hearts, enduring loss, and finding purpose. But now, she's entering a quieter, more reflective chapter, one where choices are made with intention and growth comes not from chaos, but from wisdom. Amber's return suggests a continuation of Amy's story, not through massive external events, but through the slow unfolding of her inner life. Viewers might see Amy taking more control of her future, perhaps focusing on new areas of horse therapy or becoming a mentor to younger trainers. Her role at Heartland Ranch may shift slightly from active labor to thoughtful leadership, still fully involved, but in a way that reflects a balance between presence and peace. And then, of course, there's Lindy. Amy's relationship with her daughter has always been tender and central, but with Ty gone, it has grown even more significant. Season 19 will likely explore the evolving dynamic between mother and daughter as Lindy grows older and begins asking deeper questions about her father, about their legacy, and about the life her mother is building for them. Amber's continued portrayal of Amy will allow this storyline to mature naturally, giving fans the satisfying emotional continuity they crave. Another major thread that's expected to carry forward is Amy's connection to Nathan, the newcomer who, in recent episodes, has subtly emerged as a potential love interest. While the idea of Amy loving again has divided fans, there's no denying that her journey cannot remain frozen in time. Ty's memory will always remain sacred, but Amy, like all human beings, deserves the possibility of happiness in new forms. That doesn't mean rushing into romance or replacing the past. It means allowing the character to evolve, to discover what healing truly looks like years after tragedy. Amber's return ensures that any such storyline will be handled with care and authenticity. Her understanding of Amy's depth guarantees that nothing will be forced or inauthentic. The show's writers, aware of how delicate these emotional threads are said to be crafting a narrative that gives Amy space to breathe. She won't be defined solely by romance or motherhood or even her work with horses. She will be all of these things, layered, complex, and real. Lou, Jack, Tim, and Georgie will also play important roles in grounding Amy's story. As the show continues to embrace a multi-generational cast, Amy's return provides the emotional glue needed to keep these stories cohesive. Her bond with Jack remains one of the most heartfelt elements of the series, and viewers can expect several tender moments that highlight their evolving relationship. Jack has always been Amy's rock, and now, as Amy takes on a more mature leadership role within the family, that relationship may shift into something even more powerful, a true partnership between generations. Importantly, this season will not shy away from life's realities. There may be health scares, unexpected detours, and moments of emotional vulnerability, but with Amy at the center, these experiences will be navigated with grace, strength, and a quiet resilience that has always defined the Heartland spirit. Amber's ability to channel that strength is part of what makes her portrayal so moving, and why her continued presence matters so much. In short, Amy's return isn't just a continuation of a beloved character's story. It's a promise to the fans that the soul of Heartland remains intact. It's a commitment to storytelling that honors both the character's past and the actress's present. And it's a rare opportunity to explore themes of change, identity, and belonging through a lens that is both familiar and refreshingly new. In the next section, we'll take a deeper look at what Amber's return means for the future of Heartland, and whether Season 19 is just the beginning of a whole new era. Now that it's clear Amber Marshall will continue as Amy Fleming in Season 19, one question lingers in the minds of devoted fans. Is this just a brief continuation of her story, or the beginning of a brand new era for Heartland? The answer, while still unfolding, is leaning towards something many viewers didn't dare hope for: the graceful rebirth of a show that seemed to be nearing its final chapter. Season 19 might not just be a continuation, it could be a redefinition. For years, Heartland has thrived on continuity, a delicate balance of comfort, nostalgia, and growth. Every change in the cast has been felt deeply because the series isn't just about plot, it's about people. So when Graham Wardle left and fans mourned Ty Borden, many wondered whether the show had lost its soul. But Amy's strength carried it forward. And now, Amber's decision to stay has sparked something equally powerful: possibility. The creative team behind Heartland is well aware of the gift they've been given with Amber's return. Her presence allows them to dream bigger, to take the foundation built over 18 seasons and gently reshape it for the future. And this time, they're not just looking backward to preserve what's familiar. They're looking ahead, building something meaningful that reflects where the characters and the actors are in their lives. Amber has evolved, and so has Amy. This creates space for stories about reinvention, emotional courage, and rediscovery. Themes that resonate not just with the characters on screen, but with the audience, many of whom have grown alongside them. It also opens the door for more mature and reflective storytelling. No longer bound to the energy of youth, Amy can step into a new kind of strength. Quiet, steady, deeply rooted in everything she's lived through. With this in mind, Season 19 could be a turning point that shifts the show's focus from recovery to renewal. Instead of constantly looking back, mourning Ty, revisiting old wounds, Amy and the other characters may finally look forward. And that change in direction could be the key to unlocking several seasons to come. There's also a practical layer to consider. By staying involved, Amber can play a guiding role in how the show evolves. Her real-life insights into rural life, horse care, and family values have always shaped Amy's authenticity. Now, as someone possibly entering motherhood herself or embracing new roles off camera, she can bring those experiences into the narrative in a grounded and deeply personal way. Behind the scenes, this kind of partnership between actor and writers can be golden. It allows for stories that feel real, not manufactured, and fans will feel that difference. A more collaborative approach may also allow Amber to maintain balance, with filming schedules adjusted to support her personal life, while still giving her space to fully inhabit Amy's emotional world. Another key element of this new era is the rise of supporting characters. With Amy remaining at the center, but not carrying all the narrative weight, the show has an opportunity to explore other voices. Lou, with her political career and family life, Georgie, chasing Olympic dreams. Even new faces like Nathan, who offer fresh dynamics and unexpected tension. These storylines can flourish, not as replacements, but as extensions of Amy's world. But through it all, Heartland will remain Amy's story. Her quiet courage, her unshakable loyalty to her family, her ability to see healing where others see hopelessness. Amber Marshall has kept that spirit alive for nearly 20 years, and her decision to stay shows that she's not done yet. So what comes next? That depends on many things: viewership, scheduling, and most importantly, Amber's own journey. But for now, the door to Heartland remains wide open. The ranch is still alive with the sound of hooves. The barn lights are still glowing in the early Alberta dusk. And Amy Fleming is still standing there, hand outstretched, ready to guide another lost soul, human or horse, toward healing. Season 19 won't be just another season. It will be a reminder of why this show matters, why it continues to speak to millions around the world, and why, as long as Amy rides, Heartland still has stories left to tell. For nearly 2 decades, Amber Marshall has given her heart and soul to Heartland. Through the highs and the heartbreaks, the quiet moments in the barn, and the storms that shook the family to its core, she remained the anchor, not just for the characters around her, but for all of us watching from home. And now, as she steps into Season 19, her return means more than words can express. It's a promise that even in the face of change, the spirit of Heartland lives on. For those who feared this might be the end, it isn't. Not yet. We've been given something rare in television, the chance to continue a story that still has more love to give, more lessons to share, and more healing to offer. And perhaps, most importantly, the chance to say thank you. To Amber, to Amy, to the entire Heartland family who've carried this story across generations. Her return isn't just a victory for the show, it's a gift to the fans. To those who grew up with Amy, who saw pieces of themselves in her strength, who found comfort in her resilience, and who held on when everything else in life felt uncertain. This is your moment too. Season 19 is for the ones who stayed, who believed, and who never stopped hoping. It's easy to forget how powerful a simple story can be. A girl, a horse, a family, but Heartland has never needed explosions or cliffhangers to make an impact. Its power lies in the quiet, in the way it reminds us of the importance of connection, of healing, of staying grounded in a world that moves too fast. And now, with Amber leading us once again, that power feels stronger than ever. So as we look ahead, let's carry that hope with us. Let's celebrate not just the return of Amy Fleming, but the endurance of a story that still feels like home. And let's remember what made us fall in love with Heartland in the first place. Its heart. If this journey has meant something to you, share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what Amy's return means to you. Tell us what keeps bringing you back to that ranch, that family, that world, and if you want to stay with us for every update, every twist, every quiet moment of magic, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Because Heartland isn't just a show, it's a part of us. And with season 19 on the horizon, the ride is far from over.